Exactly.
Yesterday they were like a bunch of women going.
who participated in the D-Day landings, the start of the liberation of France and Europe that led to victory of the Allied powers. Our guests of honor today are those veterans from the Normandy landing that came from across our nation and from all walks of life to join in the fight against tyranny. Many of those that took up arms had never seen combat before. Some were still only in their teens. In their letters and diaries, we see their great strength. This is an extract from a letter by Captain Alistair Bannerman of the Royal Warwickshire Regiment, addressed to his wife and written in his diary on the morning of D-Day. It is now 0300 hours in the morning, and I've just been up to the bridge. It is rather light because the moon is shining, though heavy clouds cover her. One can see the row of small ships and of darker balloons silhouetted in front and behind us against the grey sea. You, my angel, sleep gently in the nursery, I hope. Your thoughts have helped me so much. They have given me real strength. I can imagine how you listen to the news at 9 o'clock and think of me with love. I hope that Andrew's golden head rests gently and quietly upon his small pillow, and that Richard is nice and comfortable, lying in his narrow little carry-cot. A long line of flares hangs over Cherbourg, or I suppose it is Cherbourg, and a few anti-aircraft tracer shots go up in the air above the immediate front line. Funny to imagine that their Germans run around their guns. I'd like to know what they are thinking. The whole channel between us and Cherbourg is filled with little ships, which all quietly and efficiently sail towards France. The British, Canadian, and American fighting forces on the warpath. I do not believe that I can now write for very long. We can now see the French coast, and very soon we will have to play our part. I must go now and look for the landing markings with my binoculars to ascertain our landing points. So, my darling, on we go. I know that you are with me. Au revoir, God bless, I love you. Captain Bannerman survived the landings and the war, being taken prisoner and returning home to his wife and sons in April the next year. Too many never returned. They remain in some corner of a foreign field that is forever England. We will always remember those who served and those who waved them off, the mothers and fathers, brothers and daughters who watched their loved ones go into battle, unsure if they would ever return. Today we remember the bravery of those who crossed this sea to liberate Europe, those who ensured that Operation Overlord was a success, and those who waited for their safe return.
Ladies and gentlemen, 80 years ago today, Field Marshal Montgomery, Commander-in-Chief of the Allied Ground Forces, wrote in his message to all soldiers on the eve of D-Day, "To us is given the honor of striking a blow for freedom which will live in history, and in the better days that lie ahead, men will speak with pride of our doings." Today we come together to honor those nearly 160,000 British, Commonwealth and Allied troops who, on the 5th of June 1944, assembled here and along these shores to embark on the mission which would strike that blow for freedom and be recorded as the greatest amphibious operation in history. Those who gathered here in Portsmouth would never forget the sight. It was by far the largest military fleet the world has ever known. Yet all knew that both victory and failure were possible, and none could know their fate. Aircrew flying overhead, sailors manning warships, or troops in assault craft battering their way through the stormy swell to the shore, whether dropping by parachute, landing in a wooden glider, or taking that terrible leap of faith onto the beaches. All must have questioned whether they would survive and how they would respond when faced with such mortal danger. The poet Keith Douglas, who was killed in action 3 days later, wrote of the embarkation. "Actors waiting in the wings of Europe, we already watch the lights on the stage and listen to the colossal overture begin. For us, entering at the height of the din, it will be hard to hear our thoughts, hard to gauge how much our conduct owes to fear or fury." At this remove, 8 decades later, it is a near impossible task to imagine the emotion of that day. The pride of being part of so great an enterprise, the anxiety of in some way not coming up to scratch, and the fear of that day being their last. I recently myself spoke to veterans who, to this day, remember with such heartbreaking clarity the sight of those many soldiers lying on the beach who drowned before they could even engage in combat. The stories of courage, resilience, and solidarity, which we have heard today and throughout our lives, cannot fail to move us, to inspire us, and to remind us of what we owe to that great wartime generation, now tragically dwindling to so few. It is our privilege to hear their testimony, but our role is not purely passive. It is our duty to ensure that we and future generations do not forget their service and their sacrifice in replacing tyranny with freedom. Our rights and the liberty won at such terrible cost bring with them responsibilities to others in the exercise of that liberty. The Allied actions of that day ensured the forces of freedom secured first a toehold in Normandy, then liberated France, and ultimately the whole of Europe from the stranglehold of a brutal totalitarianism. And as we remember with humility, pride, and gratitude, let us never forget that the soldiers who fought in the campaign launched from this place came from 30 nations, from across the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, and allied countries, while elsewhere in Europe, allied forces continued to make vital progress in their successful Italian campaign. And while halfway around the world, at that same moment, the critical battles of Imphal and Kohima raged on in what was then Burma. The 1944 Victoria Cross Roll of Honor includes Sikh, Muslim, and Hindu soldiers. A reminder that events that year shaped our world then and the society we share today. While it was the frontline troops who faced the greatest personal dangers, the privations and sacrifices of war were endured by so many more. The Allied victory was a truly collective effort, born of the fortitude and hard work of those who remained on the home front, toiling in factories, under our land in the mines, out in the fields, or working in secret, men and women alike. Their collective industry, ingenuity, and commitment helped our soldiers, sailors, and airmen to prevail. So, as we give thanks for all those who gave so much to win the victory, whose fruits we still enjoy to this day, let us once again commit ourselves always to remember, cherish, and honor those who served that day and to live up to the freedom they died for by balancing rights with civic responsibilities to our country. For we are all eternally in their debt.
Cameraman attacked by local residents.
I'm not in so much this way.
Yeah, it's all right. If it says South Africa, we'll be over the side.
Yeah, I know. No. It's been a long day.
Yeah. Impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 engineers. Yeah. I think there's a coach not No.
This reading is a personal message from General Montgomery, Commander-in-Chief of the 21st Army Group. It was to be read out to all troops on the eve of D-Day. The time has come to deal the enemy a terrific blow in Western Europe. The blow will be struck by the combined sea, land, and air forces of the Allies, together constituting one great Allied team under the supreme command of General Eisenhower. On the eve of this great adventure, I send my best wishes to every soldier in the Allied team. To us is given the honor of striking a blow for freedom which will live in history. And in the better days that lie ahead, men will speak with pride at our doings. We have a great and righteous cause. Let us pray that the Lord mighty in battle will go forth with our armies, and that his special providence will aid us in the struggle. I want every soldier to know that I have complete confidence in the successful outcome of the operations that we are now about to begin. With stout hearts and enthusiasm for the contest, let us go forward to victory. And as we enter battle, let us recall the words of a famous soldier spoken many years ago. He either fears his fate too much, or his deserts are small, who dare not put it to the touch to win or lose it all. Good luck to each one of you, and good hunting on the mainland of Europe.
Stefan, I do have to reposition myself, so can I move my camera? Yeah.
You're moving your camera.
That's it?
I thought they were going past the. Well, I thought that they were going to salute when they go past.
Yeah, but they can't,
King.
they can't go the other side of that green.
Oh, okay.
If they do, well, unless they want to stay there.
Yeah. I guess it's not deep enough.
We've already had that happen once by the pub down there.
More than one of them coming out.
You think there's more coming out?
What's the time now?
Maybe half hour, 25 minutes.
They were saying 5, I heard them say 5 minutes on the panel. So I think they're going to be speaking over it.
As the way now is fine.
Yeah. So, I mean, the race will probably be, they'll be airborne by the
Yeah.
time.
Probably just left warning or something.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like a 2 minute
They got to go
travel.
via Bedford, though. We'll still go across Bedford first.
But the other thing is they come around the other side of the Isle of Wight there.
Down.
That's my right arrows around.
It's a nice big runway at Portsmouth. So,
Never been. Prince William was actually
no, you're not missing about. I mean, it's a nice big runway. I used to work,
military one.
no, it's a civilian one. I used to work with British Airways when they put all the aircraft away. You know, when during COVID, they
Yeah.
got all loads of them stored on the runway. Yeah, well, not on the runway. They,
So similar what we did in
nearby.
South End.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it happened the world over. You know,
Yeah.
it's like- and you could actually hear it. It's amazing. You can just see so far into the water, and you can see the Isle of Wight so clearly.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
It was like so clear at the end. It made you realise what happened if you just stop buggering about the environment. Probably is once they start, they'll be very good.
They won't be that slow as the rugby.
Yeah, you see the coaches.
Yeah, no, they
I was
could
just
do
in
that.
I was on the balcony of my house and it's like two,
Yeah, I was
two
here
of them just
already.
come
They were big.
and then they went round again.
Yeah, they were big.
I've been on them. They used to use them between Montreal and Ottawa.
Oh, okay.
And I went to school here, so which is why they stole my accent, the English do. And yeah, they were great aircraft. Coaches. DC-3s. Did you get them on the
Yeah, I
video?
did.
It's got beautiful things. So coming through here,
Yeah.
I think the bus.
Yeah.
And then you had them come round again. Yeah.
I didn't expect them, so it was.
Yeah, that was a shock to me. It's just I heard the sound. And I heard the sound, I thought, pick up your camera. Because it echoes.
I think they're part of the history as well.
But there's also an American group who are coming across to Norfolk.
Yeah.
So they've come across the Atlantic via Record Victims and Julie and whatever.
How did it?
Yeah, and they went to Norfolk first, but I think they're headed to Normandy. Are you going to France tomorrow then?
No. That's
Another friend, another
That's
Reuters
the-
person.
yeah, a few actually.
Yeah.
That's Paris. Thing.
I suppose you'll also have somebody on each of the beaches then with it as well.
I'm not sure.
It's
old
Trudeau
school.
will-
It's old school. I was not involved in that. I'm busy with the like season. Champions League final last weekend.
That's the one that makes sense. All the rest of it, the election is.
We had to call it at some point. I was actually hoping we called it in November.
I just hope they, get pushing back and everything and just, blimey, we need that. now they're reloading the wheel shafts.
Not cold.
No,
No,
no.
more bed than
Are
hunger.
you half German, half Dutch?
Yeah.
You should be warm.
Nah.
We had a school, at my school we had in Canada, we had one of the halls named after the Dutch Queen, because we had the Dutch Queen.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wilhelmina? Wilhelmina or
Well, it's Juliana we had.
Juliana? Oh.
Yeah, Juliana Hall. And we used to get tulips every year.
Oh, lovely. There should be.
Are we on half past yet?
Yeah. According to my iPhone, yes.
Unlikely I have to be late.
Normally they're on time.
There they are.
There we are.
Both are. Oh, there he is. Yeah. That's typhoon.
Yeah, that was a typhoon.
They can do that. I'm afraid I climb on that thing. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So you got.
I got something.
Traffic light.
I think 12:31 and then
brighter, you can see more. I will be here on Saturday.
I just wish I'd been able to do that. I had the
taking a photo, stopping the fire here. The starting sound of yeah. I think we're going to open.
Do you hope they've looked after you all right today?
They've done
So
beautifully.
good.
Couldn't have done better.
So where do you have to come from today?
All from the island.
Oh, the Isle of Wight. Oh, I see. Look.
Hi.
Well, that's a great
How are you
help.
on, Ricky? Yes, it was a very good trip.
And, so are you ex-Navy?
No, I'm the Sherwood Rangers tanks.
So were you in those tank landing craft?
No, I went over as a sort of reserve
I
tank
see.
crew.
Oh, yes.
And then 3 weeks after I landed on D-Day, evening, 3 weeks later I was playing, I got hit, and I had both my legs amputated. So they both came off.
But it's hell, presumably, being hit in a tank.
Absolutely awful. It just blew up straight in.
But have they improved your...
Oh, completely
They get better and better all the time.
Completely different. Yes.
You are amazing. So you must be 100.
I'm 99.
99.
Waiting for his card next year.
Yes, I'm waiting to hear from
When's
him.
your birthday?
April 17th.
April 17th. Oh, next.
Next year, I'm afraid.
Because you must have been very young then.
19.
19. Is this all your family?
Oh, well, yes, it is. They've all done marvellously by me. Yes, and the lady who has been looking after me from Dresden. Have you heard of
Yes,
Dresden?
I have.
Yes.
This is such a good
And
organisation.
they've looked after me
Yes.
very well.
I'm so glad.
Yes.
I mean, you've got used to it all, but I don't know what we would have done without you.
Oh, yes, no,
Bless you.
it was very good. I'm very glad I got back.
Well, we may see some more of you in Normandy tomorrow, I hope.
Yes, I think I have got something coming up.
Good. Well, I hope they give you a very stiff drink at the end of it.
It's my father. Yes.
Very good to see you. It's a great pleasure. I'm so glad they've been keeping a good eye on you today.
Oh, yes, he's been singing along.
Yeah, we're singing,
Because I think it was that was you, wasn't it, on the film, I think.
yeah.
Oh, could have been.
Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Could have
probably
been,
singing,
yes,
was it?
yes.
Hello, sir.
No, because were you in the army?
No, it was in the Navy.
It was the Navy. That's right. Yes. Good.
He was a beach commander.
Beach command.
Yeah, it's just a small reserve.
You remember it all as if it was yesterday. It's incredible.
It's a problem, isn't it?
So, did you then leave the Navy straight after the end of the war, or did you stay on for a bit?
Well, it's very nice to meet you. Did you?
Thank you.
No, did we say thank you? We're all here to say thank you to you guys and all your colleagues. I'm glad the weather held up for us today as well. Thank you very much. Very nice to see you. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you too.
So whereabouts?
Say again? Oh, are you? Okay. Where were you on D-Day?
Where were you? Dad, what ship were you on?
Ramillies. They're HMS Ramillies. And what was your role on the day? What was your role? What did you end up doing on the day?
They're ready.
Harry the Ramillies was supporting stuff going ashore, but we never really talked to him about it.
I really
They were
enjoyed
there
it.
to bomb
Isn't it,
the
you know?
land, bomb the enemy positions. That's
Right.
what the Ramillies was doing.
Horrible. Does it bring back a lot of memories today? I bet the weather wasn't like it is today.
Portsmouth.
Really, terrific. So fun.
Our father was from this.
On board on the HMS Ramillies was Philip.
I know, wasn't it? The battleship.
Yeah, battleship.
It must have been marvellous.
It was.
Because he had he's got a wonderful watercolour of that ship
Is it really?
in the bathroom. All these other ships.
Well, they wrote a book about it, the ship, and Philip wrote the foreword of the book.
So you weren't there at the same time?
No, just at the start.
So have you reached 100 yet?
Well, 99 now, and I was so
I'm afraid I was all over this. I've learned all about it.
Anyway, it's lovely to meet you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Very nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Goodness me. Hello. Is this all your family too?
Yes, it is.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to. So where have you come from today? Oh, near Chichester. Oh,
We're not too far.
Oh, not too far. Just down the coast.
So are you going to go back today?
No, tomorrow.
And not coming to Normandy?
No.
Because we'll see a few.
That's right. Yeah, we
Yes,
just have
yes.
to pick a few out.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they give you a restorative drink. At the end of it. Is he looking after you?
Yes, yes,
Definitely.
yes.
Your Highness,
Are you here? Are you in Portsmouth?
I work at HMS Excellent, so
As a submariner?
I'm an intelligence branch now, so
Anyway, I'm very proud to become.
Well, I have. Thank you very much. Thank you.
do you talk much about it at home about it, D-Day? Has it brought back
So
my
you
memories?
just brought it just recently. When I was going to say that they asked him to go for.
You'll be well looked after. HMS Prince of Wales. There you go.
Yes, well, I was there also.
Brilliant. Yes, of course. Yes.
HMS Excellent.
HMS Excellent, yes.
Gunnery school.
But we landed there just now.
Did you?
But I was
2 years ago.
Oh,
so
I
he's not
see.
going tomorrow.
He's not going to go. No, so you're nice and warm in the sunshine here. Are you?
That's Mum's granddaughter.
Oh, you're a
Yes.
granddaughter. Very nice.
I'm a daughter.
All the family. Lovely to meet you. So you were serving in, what were you serving in? I can't recognise the
It's the
name.
Royal Engineers.
Oh, Royal Engineers. Yeah, you did a fantastic job.
I was there until 45.
And then left.
Yes, unfortunately, I'd already asked for a competitor.
I've met so many all my life. And first one. Yeah, I remember the last one.
How many D-Day parades have you been on? Did you see it? fantastic. Oh, that's really good. And where were you on D-Day?
I was stationed on Hailing Island with the combined operations.
You're doing what exactly?
I was a cook.
I don't know, sir.
So where have you had the channels from? Or are you living near?
Jersey Channel. Got a little rock you do, nothing?
I think I do. Well, I went to the game very important.
Oh, really? You went there once before, digging a hole in there.
It was years and years ago.
That was it, yeah. Did you ever go there again? Did you go back?
We might catch a glimpse of it there.
Hey, nice to see you.
So did you go all the way through the wall? Or was this the
No,
last 2
I
years?
landed on Juno Beach. Not by myself, I mean,
Unbelievable, it must be. But the amount of
it's like a fireworks display. But when you're young.
And you were all right, you didn't get hit.
I was young once.
Well, I'm so glad that you did good on us. They give you some lunch. I tried to back them up.
Just go never seen them before.
Well, it's wonderful you were here. Thank you for what you did all those years ago.
No, exactly.
So thank you very, very much. Many, many thanks. Thank you for sharing. Very clever. I think it's time you have to sit down.
I have such happy memories of him and my great uncle. I adored him. Was that in those days? Where were you? Which department? Down here or was it back in London? No. Yeah, Hailing Island.
Oh, very flattered. Thank you very much. Really much. Well, look after you.
We will. We will.
Oh, we've got the television here. We will take you again. Lovely. Thank you. Nice to see you. I'm going to be good.
Anyway, they've got we owe them so much for this to do.
Are you the sole survivor?
Of that D-Day.
Goodness.
Well, I started young,
You must have been very young.
19.
You were 19. You always forget how young you know, I suppose, did you have a great feeling of fear?
Oh, yes. Yes. You've got a very good memory. In fact, I can't remember anything. Anyway, I see you in the RAF. So were you then involved in planning or in what You didn't get hit or have to bail out of it. So was the Wellington quite a robust? With a tail.
What was it all like on the morning? Was it like they said it today? The
No,
weather,
no, it was
the weather
terrible,
changed.
terrible. We set sail on the June the 2nd, that was on a Friday. Because D-Day was supposed to June the 5th, wasn't it, on Monday. And the weather was so bad, we had to go back into the Atlantic in circle of the ships. All the
really?
four
Was
ships.
the sea state quite bad in the channel?
It was. Still bad, yes.
And did you feel like there was something building beforehand? Was there the anxiety?
Well, we had no idea
waiting?
if we were doing night sea trials and guns. We know something's going to happen, yeah.
But it must have been amazing, the logistics to get everyone to go at the same time.
It's marvellous.
An enormous
Marvellous,
project.
marvellous.
They was all up for it. Apparently, when they were told that they were going, all the Marines threw their mugs up against the side of the ship and let's go, let's go.
It was on tea time when the captain spoke.
Was there, yeah?
He said, the captain speaking, he said,
yeah.
Sorry, he said, we're going out on the mission now to the liberation of France. Of course, we're in the outside, they threw the cups on the ball, on the bulkhead. We got no cups then.
Yeah. I'm sure that wasn't what they were worried about at the time. Never mind the cups.
But it's wonderful that he's here. Yes. And enjoyed it, I hope. Good. Thank you. So has your family been looking after you very carefully? Your father? And all
His granddaughter, Alfred Littlefield.
So, and lots of great grandchildren.
Yes, about five grandchildren, yes.
Really?
Yes. About 5, yes.
So are you living at home? Yeah. On your own?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, cool.
All the same family? Roberts? Roberts? Royal Navy Beach Commando, it says, in Saw Beach.
Yes.
It's me. I've never been to Saw Beach. I'm going to Juneau tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I've not been to Saw Beach. Have you been back a few times?
Yeah, no.
Been back once.
Back in the 60s.
How did you find going back then? Was it very moving, going back and seeing? It's probably very different to what it was 60 to 80 years ago.
Moving, wasn't it?
I found the service very, very moving.
very good.
All the letters and the history. It's
How many were involved as well?
This is it. And the whole mission, the whole logistics mission, everything about it was enormous, huge. Does it bring it back to you like days like today, Robert? Does it?
It does a bit.
Yeah. Are the memories of D-Day still very clear in your head?
Did you land?
Sometimes it does, doesn't it? You don't really want to keep your memories.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an amazing thing they did.
It is. We'll hear Robert say a big thank you to you.
Thank you.
Or you and all your colleagues and friends, those who didn't make it back. It's lovely to meet you today.
Thank you very much. Oh, yes. Everything. Yes. Personally, I had a very good time. Oh, did you? Oh, good. I'm very grateful.
Whole event.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well done, Bob.
You spoke brilliantly. Does it how do you feel coming back and reliving D-Day? Is that quite a big deal?
Yes, it is, actually. Yes, it does make you think. You think that probably the last one.
No, never. Not with you.
5 years.
I can see you got another. There's another 2 more in you. Definitely. But it's amazing how you've all kept yourselves in such good shape
Yes,
through these years.
I'm just over 90.
Are you really? 99?
Hello, I'm Michelle, I'm a stalker from that's his son, yeah. You've actually met this gentleman before?
I'm sure I have.
In Colchester?
Being a para.
Yeah, in Colchester Barracks.
So did you actually jump out of an aircraft?
How many times did you jump?
80 on.
80 odd. But at the time of D-Day...
One operation?
No. He went in as a reserve after D-Day itself.
Really?
Yeah, he joined the 8th Battalion in a little village called Herevillette.
At least they dropped you in the right place. Because that's always the worry, isn't it, when you have it on the map?
Yeah. But he's 99.
99. So when is your 100th birthday?
19th
Of
August.
Of August.
This year.
Well, I hope we'll have our card ready for you.
Can I just get a picture of you just shaking his hand? Is that right?
We are going to send you an invite.
Oh, will you?
We don't know far from
What, for his birthday
Highway.
party? Anyway, they give you another stiff drink today. Bless you. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Are you looking after it?
Very proud.
So,
So recognised.
and have you got just one good friend at the time?
I did.
You're fighting alongside guys you knew really well.
Well, no, I didn't, because I only joined the regiment at the end of May.
Oh, really? So you were...
They'd come back from the desert.
Oh, had they? So they all knew each other quite well.
They all knew each other. But I was, sort of a youngster. Just arrived.
Well, it's lovely to speak to you.
These things happen.
Thank you so much, honestly.
Okay.
And well spoken, honestly.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to meet you. Very nice to meet you all. Very proud.
They came back, some of them?
No, not really, no.
Because they all disappeared.
Well, they came back, but they were in and out and in and out.
And did you make some very good friends in those days?
Yes.
In the Ren?
Yes.
But I suppose there are not many left.
No, there aren't any.
Your old friends.
Very
Sad.
good friends at all. I mean, I'm going to be 100 in January.
You're not?
Yes.
Oh.
So we met some of them at
should be thinking.
met some of them at the Palace a couple of weeks ago. Heroes event. Mum said, we are going round the gardens. So we had a look around and saw your hand. Well done. The azaleas were spectacular.
Were they? It did look quite good then.
Yes.
Very happy birthday. Another naval man. Don't even think about it.
I can recognise the tie, Your Majesty. With family and carer.
Carer.
Very important person.
I know. So you're still at home? Are you able to be at home? No. Which is all right, I hope. Have you reached 100? You are remarkable. So were you sailing in a ship at the time of
It was a naval ship.
Oh, yes.
They relaying the boys to mark the channels for Juno.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Them to good work at the moment in the Red Sea, so they're doing a good job for us. Do you know, I was at first, I spent the night on one of your destroyers, HMS Diamond. So I was the first Prime Minister to sleep a night on one of our frigate destroyers since whenever it was, 50 years ago, and that was some months ago. And then that was our destroyer that has gone out to the Red Sea and is dealing with the Houthis.
They didn't threaten you with keel hauling, did they?
No, they didn't. They actually, do you know what? They gave me a very nice breakfast. Well, I served the breakfast in the morning, but it was very good. No, I didn't cook it. I served it out. I think I did the final bit.
Your wife was laughing.
And I know she's not massively, not got a confidence in my.
The scrambled eggs.
Yeah, actually, my scrambled eggs are quite good.
You had a bone, not a hammock.
I had, you know what, the captain was, it's a tradition apparently, the captain gave up his bunk.
The maps. She did the maps for Normandy Landing. She did the maps. So she's 104 next month. I was just thinking. Yeah. I know, it's frightening, isn't it?
Because I remember I came across several times the last of the First World War. There's a lovely man called Harry Pitt. He was in the Duke of Cornwall's right in. He was 111 when he is to never forgotten. Oh dear. And you've got a very good daughter, I'm sure, to keep an eye on. And thank you for all the things you did all those years. No, it's the least we can see. I hope to see some more veterans tomorrow in Normandy.
Yes, perhaps they were there too.
Yes, exactly.
You're 100.
I'll be 100.
Joe.
101 in August.
101 in August. Goodness me. It's amazing.
Doing my best. I don't know, it's right here.
No, it's not like that. You guys are all built of different stuff, that's for sure. Definitely. It's very impressive. And you landed on which beach?
But not these days. We was on the advanced airstrips. We call ourselves.
You're 100 years old now. My goodness me. No, it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful to see you here. So it must be a very proud moment for you.
Well, I found out a lot of things that I didn't know before, actually. Getting her to talk and explain
things.
things.
She talks a lot about things.
She always says to us it's very secret, don't you, Mum?
Yeah. It was very secret. You knew how to keep secrets in those days. Quite right too, because I know my father never talked, ever. No, he just said it was their business. Anyway, thank you very much for everything you did.
The weather was nice today.
It was. Well, it was a bit chilly up on the stage.
You were right in the sun here, Mum.
You were right, so you were in the best place. Anyway, it's lovely to meet you. Thank you very much for everything you've done. It's very lovely. Thank you very much. It's very very nice to see you.
And nice to see you.
Yes.
And you do look lovely in pink.
Oh, that's very kind. It's a bit chilly up on that stage.
Yes, isn't it?
You're in a nice place here in the sunshine.
Yes, it's nice, yes. Getting round.
You're looking very smart and very young, if I may say.
I'm very lucky, aren't I? Yes. I should be 19.
Well, you've done very well. You obviously keep very fit.
It's a what?
Yes. Does she nag at you?
Sorry?
Does she nag at you?
Oh, every now.
Yeah, just
When it says so.
Just keep
Keep it all.
So whereabouts were you be there?
I was actually on HMS Columbus on a monitor and with the American warships on the Utah.
Oh, goodness, you're in Utah with all the Americans.
Yes, indeed, yes.
Goodness.
And we moved over to other beaches, rather, and carried on. Our job was mainly, they had 15-inch guns, I don't know if you know, that helped the troops to advance as we went along.
Exactly. And do you remember it like yesterday?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Actually. A lot of it, I do.
Yeah. It's extraordinary, isn't it, how sort of memory comes back.
It's gone so quickly.
Yeah. Oh no, but it does get. Well, I'm glad all the young are.
Yes.
Did you know at the time how significant the stuff you were doing was?
I think they do, because I've signed up for secrecy.
Yeah.
And you can tell our mothers.
I know this thing. Well, Catherine's, my wife's grandmother, she served at Bletchley as well.
Did she?
Yeah, she did. She was a missionary thing. Was she did the same sort of things.
Yes.
But we only found out, Catherine only found out at the very end of her life. That's what we were doing.
You're very good at keeping
I know, you ladies are very good at keeping secrets. Don't tell anyone. But Patricia, it's so nice to see you. It's so nice to meet you.
We must do it again.
Absolutely. Next year.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
You guys, I'm sure you want to go and have a drink and a chat. I know what you like doing. Have a good drink and a chat.
Nice to meet you.
Eric, very nice to see you, Eric.
And you indeed. You're a wonderful job. Yes, I know I would like it as a person. What you're doing is wonderful.
Yes, I hope so. No, I hope so. Yes. Yeah, I hope so. And I'm all right. It's a very good doctor. As long as you're all right, that's the main thing. That's help. So are you able to live at home?
You moved, didn't you, last year, Mum, into a care home in Barnet?
Food's not good.
They have lovely food, don't they? But you're not very... anyway.
Anyway, it's a great joy you're here today. Thank you for everything you did. Thank you.
Oh, that's right. About 5 years.
Where?
On the road.
It's wonderful you've been able to get this before.
Yeah. Well, that's not nice. It's Kevin behind. This is my son, Kevin. He's organised everything.
But you haven't had to come too far.
Oh, I see that.
Well, we came, Kevin's from London. We're from now. Nice we were there. Kevin's pushed it into he's driven us on the pathway.
So are you able to live in your own home still?
Yeah.
That's the great. Because have you also reached the same age?
I was a cradle.
You were cradle. It's keeping you young.
That one's yours.
I see. They're 5. 5. They're 85. To the end.
Friends. I'm trying to encourage Pat with her wartime memories to write a book of memoir. Not quite ready for
So do you looking out for the alcohol? Well, anyway, they were remarkable aircraft. I'm so pleased I've been able to fly in one.
Have you really?
This is the primary audio circuit for the Reuters live service. This is the primary audio circuit for the Reuters live